There's an unlikely benefactor from China's increased need for energy, a small city of 20,000 people in South Dakota. In Watertown, employees at Terex Corporation are building insulated aerial booms that lift electricians up to fix live power lines. These aerial booms will be used by Chinese electrical line workers at China's State Grid Corporation, which provides electricity to 80% of China and is the world's largest electric utility. What's happening in Watertown demonstrates the opportunities China presents for companies across the United States. A U.S. firm is capitalizing on increasing energy consumption in China to create jobs in South Dakota.
This will be going to China. It'll leave here Wednesday. It'll go on a container outside, and that's going to China.
Our vision is to remain and continue to be one of the premier suppliers to the China State Grid of their insulated aerial products and digger derricks. It's a long-term growth process, growing with them as they continue to grow in their development of live line work practices and supporting the customer base in China for continued energy supply to all customers, manufacturing, and to the major rural areas.
The mission of the U.S. Trade and Development Agency, USTDA, is to help companies create U.S. jobs through the export of U.S. goods and services into emerging economies. To advance this mission, USTDA hosted 15 state grid leaders in the United States where they toured Terex's Watertown plant. It was the largest international group that Terex has ever hosted in Watertown. As China's middle class grows, so does its thirst for modern appliances such as refrigerators, cell phones, and air conditioners, increasing demand for electricity. China's installed power capacity is expected to grow over the next decade to meet this rising demand, particularly in urban areas. This means more export opportunities not just for aerial booms, but for U.S.-made tools and safety gear. Currently, during maintenance activity, State Grid often has to shut down segments of the grid being maintained. However, in the U.S. and other developed countries, maintenance is routinely conducted without shutting down the power lines. It is also safer for line workers to treat all wire as live. In addition to Watertown, the delegates visited Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Seattle, Washington, where they met with several other U.S. firms. Jim Lohan, Vice President of Global Sales and Marketing at Terex Utilities, says he's grateful for the role USTDA has played in strengthening the relationship between Terex Utilities and State Grid.
That'll help us meet the objectives of delivering higher quality power more efficiently in China, keeping Chinese line workers and employees safe, and helping build the Terex business here in South Dakota.
感谢美国贸发署 Thank you for USDA. 感谢。
Thank you.